Bring.
Guess we're back at 101.
Boom.
Nobody wants to show up.
All right, let's go. Elbow. Push. Elbow. Push. Push. Oof, hold on, let me take this off.
I got satellite radio in right now. Big time. You know, massive amounts of this armor rolling in like they used to do back in the day. Like I thought all that shit was over with. That stuff. I mean, just
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. But the matter of perspective is you're not going back to World War I and World War II where it was common. So you're looking at your window, your perspective, which I totally appreciate. But at the end of the day, the cycles of war will continue, and they've had that stuff, and we've had this stuff, and we've had D-Day, and we've had U-boats, and it's been going on for. Okay, so got it.
like
So
people that actually care about
the studio business is the studio business. It doesn't matter what you're doing, whether it's yoga, whether it's martial arts, whether it's capoeira, whether it's jiu-jitsu. The studio business is studio business. You have a certain number of members that are going to come no matter what, and then you have a certain number of members that you're always trying to get. Does that make sense? It's a non-stop. The program, the curriculum is what brings them. The community is what keeps them, and that's the studio business. It doesn't matter if it's spin. Look at the business like a kids program. How do they do it in gymnastics where, well, they have a bunch of competitions and they have a bunch of additional fees and a whole bunch of classes you have to come to so that they keep them in the system. With martial arts, the way that like a Muay Thai gym does it, they have their kids go random gyms and spar each other, and that way it keeps them involved, and that way it builds the program. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
With jiu-jitsu, it's the same thing. You have a bunch of jiu-jitsu tournaments, that way it builds a kids program and they stay there. It's a studio business, Something like spin, it's hard.
It's like 3 or 4 inner strands of like a diamond braid. Like a diamond braid, maybe like a texturized polyester, something like that. And then like those 4 strands are then, braided over with like a purple sheath. But you'll see, I guess this company is a company called Yellow Dog that manufactures a bunch of, or assembles a bunch of pet products. I guess whoever they're buying this stuff from, the lead time is crazy long. They're looking for
So we never see these guys ever again. I'd be like, maybe. Hemp black. Let's do it. Yeah. Yeah, I think it's like I said, the carbon black thing was the most interesting thing. If they can really burn that fiber down to a true carbon black, but that's what I'm trying to think. I think it's just a pigment. I don't think it's a... Well, why not? Because it has a lot to do with the micro, because I'm trying to figure out if the micro...
That's bitter. She's kind of trusted with the keys.
Was it what?
Like, oh, you have the keys. I'm not trusted.
She didn't say that. Oh, she said that. Yeah.
Are we gonna eat somewhere, or do you want a Cliff Bar?
I mean, I'll eat a Cliff Bar if you want. I'm easy.
Whatever.
Very mobile individual.
That's interesting.
His comment about the hat was interesting. So did you put that new hat on just to meet us? Like he had noticed, you know what I mean? He was very impressed with the quality of your hat. He mentioned it 2 times, at the beginning and at the end. The glow-in-the-dark stuff's a high-end yarn, it's a high-end product, and there's just not, other than safety, there's not a high-end use for it, right? What's a high-end use for glow-in-the-dark rope?
High-end?
Yeah. You know what I mean?
Safety's the biggest thing.
That's it,
that's yeah, I would consider that high-end.
Yeah, but I'm talking, when I say high-end, who's going to pay $10 right now? Oh!
Because I don't live on a jet ski.
No. How are you a lake person?
How many times do I go on a lake a year?
4.
That's it?
How many times last year did you go on a lake? I was with you most of them.
How much am I supposed to go? What classifies a lake person? Give me the classification. You know, when...
Come on. it's going to go head and arm, head and arm, head and arm. He's going to pull the head down, all right? Once he pulls the head down, he's going to try and get that elbow in. When he gets that triangle elbow, he's going to grab this little vein with the back of that knee. Boom. After he does that, now he's got to get this shin perpendicular. So how does he do that? He's got to move his whole body over to get this shin right here. Go, do it. Boom. Now look, now his shin's perpendicular. He's now pinching this vein and that vein, and he grabs that ankle with his other foot. And now if he needs to finish it, he comes this way more because that closes those veins fast. Ready, go, touch. Long breath. Breathe right through the target. Hold for me. Hup. There you go. Hup. 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 So I'm going to double. Hup. Hup.
Warrior on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Warrior. Bark, no nothing.